How does my home remodel project affect the value of my home? What's my return on investment? How much will my home equity increase after a bathroom remodel? I get these questions all the time, some form of them anyway. First, let me tell you what I tell all of my clients. My job as a builder is to tell you what your project is going to cost. Your job is to decide if it's worth the value of your home. My name is Bobby Williams. I own BGW Construction. We've spent almost a quarter of a century becoming home renovation experts. We audit every project and update our costs accordingly so that we can give our customers the most accurate quote possible and avoid unnecessary change orders, offering the most competitive pricing for the quality of work that we do. So we should be able to speak to the real costs for this area better than Google, local Facebook chatter groups, or your cousin Eddie who does this on the side. So while we're pretty good at telling you what your project's gonna cost, the value isn't something that we typically speak to. Frankly, it's none of our business. There are many factors that play into property valuation: location, schools, family dynamics. But here are some observations that I've picked up over 25 years in the business that I'd like to share with you. Here's the deal. You can find information on the industry with updated metrics that do a pretty good job of nailing down the increased equity that you can expect from a home renovation project online. But bear in mind that this is more of an art than it is a science. Yet, the trends tell a story. For example, according to the 2022 Cost versus Value Report on Remodeler.com, specifically for Indianapolis, a $40,000 minor kitchen remodel would give you a 70% return on investment. And a $100,000 major kitchen remodel with high-end selections would give you a 65% return on investment. But what do these numbers mean? Well, if you spend $100,000 on your kitchen remodel at a 65% immediate ROI, the value of your home would only increase $65,000. Now, how many of you even want to spend $100,000 on a kitchen renovation? And for the $40,000 renovation, let's face it, you aren't changing your kitchen layout and cabinets. Likely you're just painting the cabinets, installing some budget-friendly countertops, adding a backsplash, and doing some freshening up, right? So even at $40,000, it's not like you're getting your dream kitchen. You'll see the same percentages play out for bathroom remodels. Basements and outdoor spaces might bring a higher immediate ROI because you're kind of adding square footage to your home, but generally, these are your numbers, 60 to 70% ROI. But you're in the hole immediately after your renovation project. So looking at a home remodel through the prism of an immediate return on investment can be deceiving because it's highly unlikely that you'll go through a big renovation project only to immediately turn around and sell your home. So that brings me to how I would suggest that you look at your project costs. Instead of a return on investment, look at it as a return on enjoyment, right? An ROE. Let me explain. The best way for you to build equity in your home is to live in it for a long period of time. You see, according to the National Association of Realtors, since 1950, home values in the Rust Belt have increased on average of 47% every decade. Now, keep in mind, this area, the Rust Belt, is the lowest return on investment in the nation, but it's still an incredible return on revenue yield simply by living in your home. So let me get specific. In 2000, the median home price in Hendricks County was $119,000. But by 2020, it was $336,000. And that's accounting for the real estate crash in 2008. So let's say you love your location, but your house is just too small for your growing family. You need more space, or maybe you hate the layout and design of your kitchen. Maybe the builder deck on the back of your house is just not inviting. What if we could change that problem? What if we could solve it for you? What if by investing some money into that kitchen, you can extend the length of time that you live in your home by a decade? See where I'm going here? That length of time in your home plus the immediate increase in return on enjoyment after completing the work would translate to a very good increase in the sale price after a decade. And you get to enjoy that new kitchen for all that time. So certainly it's wise to avoid building yourself out of the neighborhood. But if you're gonna stay in your house for a long time, then isn't it just as wise to put the money in your most profitable investment now? Then you can enjoy that new space for the longest period of time. The cost of your remodel is not going down. If this is something that you eventually want done, then waiting for construction costs to become more affordable never pans out. I've been in this industry for a very long time, and the cost of doing construction always increases from year to year, even during recessions. So what's the big takeaway here? At the end of the day, you have to decide how important your home renovation project is for you. But you don't just look at the monetary value, look at the quality of living value as well. Think about how an amazing master suite might bring value to your morning routine, or think about how much more family time you could carve out with that basement remodel. Consider how much more you'll enjoy living in your home by opening up your kitchen and creating a design more conducive to your daily life. This is truly just as important as the actual costs associated with the renovation, and it'll likely prove more important if it keeps you in your house for a longer period of time, allowing inflation to work for you, right, in your favor. So thanks for taking the time to listen to what I have to say here. And as always, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. BGW Construction is here to help everyone in Hendricks County with your home residential remodeling needs. Give us a shout.